Have you ever caught yourself wondering why certain brands seem to soar in the digital sphere while others barely leave a trace? It isn't simply a matter of luck or happenstance, it's an artful blend of professional digital marketing strategies. Digital marketing, a term that has rocketed in popularity over the last decade, goes far beyond merely posting an update on social media or sprinkling a few keywords throughout your website content. Let's delve a bit deeper. Firstly, professional digital marketing begins with identifying your target audience. Consider Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign, for instance. They used the power of personalization to connect with their audience by replacing their logo with popular names. Next comes the strategic use of SEO and SEM strategies like keywords and pay-per-click advertising. Look at how Zappos, an online shoe retailer, used Google Ads to rank at the top of search results, driving traffic and increasing sales. Creating engaging content is another crucial step. Take the viral video campaign by Dollar Shave Club as an example. Their humorous and attention-grabbing video became a hit, making their brand a household name overnight. Lastly, the use of tools for performance tracking is essential. Netflix, for example, uses big data analytics to understand viewer preferences and promote content accordingly, making their digital marketing efforts extremely targeted and effective. So you see, it's a complex strategic process that, when executed correctly, has the power to fully revolutionize your brand's online presence. So how exactly do the pros do it? First, they start with a comprehensive understanding of their target audience. It's more than just knowing who they are, but also understanding what they want, need, and how they behave online. This understanding is typically cultivated through the implementation of multiple tools and strategies. For example, demographic data can be gathered through Google Analytics, which provides insights about age, gender, location, and interests of the website users. For observing behavior patterns, social media insights come in handy, as they provide information about when and how often your audience interacts with your content. To get direct feedback about your product or services, conducting surveys can be an effective way. All this combined is usually achieved through extensive market research and data analysis. In the next step, they meticulously carve out a clear, undeniable message that strikes a chord with their audience. This is the point where creativity truly takes center stage. They do not only focus on marketing a product or service, it's about narrating a story. Take, for instance, Nike's Just Do It campaign. It's a clear call to action that goes beyond selling sports gear. It communicates the brand's belief in the potential and determination of its consumers, stirring powerful emotions and driving customer engagement. Similarly, Apple's Think Different campaign was not just about promoting computers. It was a compelling message that appealed to the innovative streak in its audience, encouraging them to challenge the status quo and embrace their unique ideas. These successful ad campaigns underscore the power of clear communication, emotional appeal, and robust call to actions. They are not just about selling, they're about connecting with consumers on an emotional level, inspiring them and urging them to act. Crafting such compelling messages is a complex art, and when done right, can yield remarkable results. Next, they make the critical decision of selecting the most effective digital platforms to disseminate this message. This could be done through a variety of mediums. For instance, Facebook, with its vast user base, can reach a broad audience, but it might be too general for some messages. Instagram, on the other hand, is great for visual content, but may not be ideal for lengthy text posts. Twitter is excellent for real-time updates, however, its character limit can restrict the depth of the message. LinkedIn is perfect for reaching a professional audience, but may not appeal to a younger demographic. Email marketing is direct and personal, but it relies heavily on the recipient opening the mail. Each platform has its unique pros and cons. So whether it's social media, a blog, or an email newsletter, it's critical to be where your audience resonates most, and this usually involves a mix of these platforms. The real magic, however, lies in the successful execution of a well-thought-out content strategy. Digital marketing professionals are well aware that consistency is paramount. They maintain a regular posting schedule, often guided by a well-structured content calendar. This calendar not only ensures regularity, but also helps in maintaining the relevancy and diversity of the content. For instance, if you look at brands like Airbnb or Coca-Cola, they have a rich, varied and consistently updated content that strikes a chord with their target audience. They have a specific day and time for their posts, ensuring their audience knows when to expect new content. But posting consistently isn't the only task. Engaging with the audience is of equal importance. A two-way communication opens up, making the audience feel valued, heard and connected. Look at Nike. They frequently interact with their followers through comments, shares and likes, fostering a sense of community. This combination of a structured content calendar, regular posting and continuous audience engagement is where the real magic happens in digital marketing. However, the process doesn't just end at delivering content. It also encompasses active listening and responding to feedback. Professionals vigilantly monitor their digital marketing efforts, employing tools like Google Analytics to track website traffic and user behavior, and leveraging social media insights to gauge engagement data. For instance, they might closely observe the click-through rates, likes, comments and shares on their social media posts, providing them with meaningful data about their audience's preferences and behaviors. Based on these results, they fine-tune their strategies. A major part of this adjustment could even involve A/B testing, where two different versions of a web page or marketing campaign are compared to determine which one performs better. This iterative and adaptive approach allows them to continually optimize their tactics for best results. Finally, they are lifelong learners who constantly adapt. The digital landscape is a relentless, rapidly evolving realm. What's effective today could be obsolete tomorrow. This fluidity necessitates that digital marketing professionals be proactive, not just reactive, in staying ahead of the curve. They need to equip themselves with the latest trends, techniques and technologies, thereby ensuring their strategies remain relevant and impactful. For instance, picture the meteoric rise of mobile marketing. Brands that promptly recognized this shift, like Starbucks with its mobile order and pay app, effectively capitalized on it, resulting in exponential growth. Or consider the boom in social media marketing. Companies such as Fashion Nova used Instagram influencer marketing to boost their brand visibility and sales exponentially. By continuously learning and adapting, these brands not only survived but thrived amidst the digital changes, thus highlighting the paramount importance of being current in an era of digital marketing. To sum up, professional digital marketing is a methodical process that begins with understanding your target audience, akin to a retail store understanding the needs and wants of its customers. It then proceeds to crafting a persuasive message, like the captivating taglines used by renowned brands. Following this, the right digital platforms must be chosen, much like deciding the perfect location for a physical store. The next component of this process involves consistent execution, which can be compared to maintaining regular store hours. Monitoring and adjusting your efforts is an essential part of the process, much like a store manager keeps an eye on sales and adjusts the inventory accordingly. Lastly, the process mandates continuous learning and adapting, much like a business evolving with market trends. It's essential to remember that this isn't a one-time effort. It's a constant cycle that necessitates commitment, imagination, and an eagerness to learn and evolve. In the previous scenes, we discussed various tools involved in digital marketing. These encompassed SEO tools such as Google Analytics for understanding your target audience, content creation tools like Canva for crafting compelling messages, social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram as digital outlets, scheduling tools like Hootsuite for consistent execution, feedback tools like surveys for monitoring and adjusting efforts, and online courses and webinars for continuous learning and adaptation. So the next time you witness a brand like Nike or Apple creating ripples in the digital world, bear in mind, it's not just a stroke of luck or mere coincidence, it's the fruition of a well-thought-out and well-implemented digital marketing strategy. Take, for instance, Nike's ingenious use of influencer marketing on Instagram, resulting in increased engagement and sales. Or Apple's successful product launch campaigns that seamlessly blend storytelling with innovative technology. With the appropriate tactics, your brand too can taste similar success. Remember, effective communication is key. It's not about yelling the loudest in a crowded marketplace, but conveying your brand message in the most efficient way that resonates with your target audience. Consider how brands like Dove with its Real Beauty campaign or Airbnb with its Belong Anywhere campaign have managed to strike a chord with their audience through authentic and impactful communication. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who turns up the volume, but who connects the most effectively.